So today I want to share another story with you. Today I want to talk about the new details on 90 Day Fiance Robert's son, porn star grandmother, plus a quick recap review of last night's episode. Okay, guys, if you've been watching 90 Day Fiance, you know it's been getting crazier and crazier by the second, minute, hour. I feel like they should rename the show Be Patient, Bitches, because these women don't understand how this whole 90 Day Fiance thing works. And remember, you have to wait 90 days before you let your true colors come out, but they're not waiting 90 days. We are just freshly into the season and they're already starting to act like stanks. So let's get into it. Okay, guys, let's start with Robert and Annie. And before you start whining, wondering, why are you always talking about Annie and Robert? It's because they're the strangest couple on the show, okay? Now shut up and get used to it. These two are weird, and I'm probably going to talk about them every single episode, especially this week when they really outdone themselves by adding a porn star dingbat grandmother to the mix. Okay, so this week, Robert sat down the dingbat and her husband and had to let them know that it was kind of rude when she mentioned that Annie should be on birth control, okay? Now, I don't know about you, but the last time I checked, porn stars really didn't have a moral clause in their contract. But it's been a while since I watched porn. I've been watching old 70s porn a long time ago. But this new and improved porn stars, they might have some kind of moral clause because she's concerned. Now get this, she's concerned about what kind of person Annie is because she doesn't want them around her grandson if they're not good people. In so many words, that's what she was saying. Now, I don't know about you, but I like my porn stars dumb as a bat. Like, who wants your advice? You're a porn star. Please shut the hell up. But like I said, that must be a new improved kind of porn star. They must have some kind of moral contract or something because all of a sudden she's giving moral advice. Like, really? I really do think the grandmother has bigger problems to worry about besides Annie using the hell out of Robert. What does that have to do with you anyway? You should be concerned about what am I going to do when Brayson goes on the internet, comes across a picture of me with my ass out and my legs up in the air. What am I going to do then? That's a really big problem. He might take the pictures back to school. You never know what's going to happen. And believe me, people, with these new details coming out about porn star Granny, it's very well possible that little Bryson will run across his grandmother sooner than later. So let's get into the details. Okay, so her porn name is Diamond Fox with 3 X's at the end, okay? That's kind of clever. For a porn star, I like my porn stars dumb. Just get straight to the point, so not too much thinking. And the 3 X's, that's a little too much thinking for me. And by the way, I'm getting all this information from Starcasm, that blog. I really, really like that blog. Okay, according to the blog, her real name is Stephanie. She's been a porn star for 15 years. 15 years. That's a long time, people. She must really enjoy her job. It doesn't seem like she's going to retire anytime soon either. They also said before she went into the porn business, she was in the military, okay? And I believe it says here that her branch was the Navy. Yes, she was in the Navy, but it was short-lived. It was only for a year, and eventually she got kicked out of the Navy for sexual misconduct. Now, what the hell does that mean? Was she fondling with buttholes? What does it mean? And what sexual conduct is that bad that you get kicked out? Ooh, I have a feeling in time the truth is going to come out. But anyway, Stephanie got kicked out of the military in 1994. She didn't become a porn star until 2004. In between that 10-year time gap, she wanted to be a real estate agent and she didn't have enough money, and so that's why she started a career in porn. Okay, if you say so. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying having a 15-year porn star career is quite a price to pay, just to be a real estate agent. The most they charge you for is maybe insurance, the $1,500 for that. And I know about that because, my husband does real estate. I wonder if he started hooking on the side when he first got started. I'll have to ask. So those are all the details I have so far on porn star Granny. If new details come in, I'll be sure to let you guys know. In the meantime, let's move on. Next we have Sasha and Emily. This week, Emily started nagging the hell out of Sasha, trying to turn him into a loving, hands-on dad. But you know what? Shouldn't she have checked this out before she decided to have a baby? The least she could have did was check with the other baby mamas. That's just lazy. Let's move on. Next, there's Michael and Juliana. Listen, you've got to give Juliana credit where credit's due. She's the best gold digger on the show. She got Michael to buy her a car with his credit card, okay? And then jewelry, and now this week a house. I mean, she really knows how to work him. She asks for whatever she wants, and all she does is smile, and she gets it until he finally drew the line for paying $14,000 on the ugliest couch I've ever seen. And I'm pretty sure the only reason he told her no to that horrible couch isn't because he knows how to stand up to her. It probably was because that horrible couch didn't match the carpet. I mean, I swear, people, I'm thinking Michael is the dumbest man alive. That's why I'm calling it first. If he has a brother, I'm calling dibs on him for my sister. I mean, we all need an idiot like that in our lives, don't we? Let's move on. Next, let's talk about Jasmine and Blake, who I lovingly renamed the new Caesar, okay? Because he is, people, the new Caesar. Okay, so listen, Jasmine is shaking up the game, people. Most of the time, when you come over for 90 days, you're at least nice to the person that's going to get you to the U.S., okay? But she's making it clear and upfront. I don't like you. And as soon as my time period has expanded and I get my visa on my own, I'm leaving you, okay? She didn't say it verbally, but all the signs are there. She doesn't talk to him. She doesn't touch him. She gets up and walks out when they're hanging out with friends. She won't even let him talk during dinner. She said that, dinner's not the time to talk. And he's acting just like Caesar, hanging in. I mean, nothing's going to send him away. Nothing. Next, there's Tanya and Sinjin. And I can officially confirm, people, after last night's episode, it's official. Tanya's in that job, okay, people? So this episode, she informed us that she's going to leave for a month, okay, and go out of country somewhere to learn how to make herbal medicines, okay? And I'm just wondering, will we be involved in this process? I mean, is she smoking? Something is really, really wrong with Tanya. What a nut job. She's been crying like a baby the previous episodes about how she wants to start a family and make a home with Sinjin, and now all of a sudden everything has to go on hold. She's got to leave Sinjin with grandma while she heads down to the jungle somewhere to learn how to make medicine. Okay, Tanya. Yeah, like I said, nut job. Next, there was Anna and Marcel. This week, Anna was having second thoughts about marrying Marcel. And to be honest with you people, I don't think this marriage should happen because I'm getting tired of reading their arguments in closed caption. It's just really getting on my nerve. I think everything should wait until he learns how to speak English. I mean, it's frustrating. She thinks she's the only one frustrated. Hell, I'm mad as hell. Let's move on. Next, there's Mike and Natalie. Listen, people, I'm telling you right now, there is something not quite right with Natalie, okay? And I can't put my finger on it. But all I know is she's smiling all the time, making weird, like, little childish gestures. She never talks real life, and she thinks that her happiness covers up her pushiness. She's pushy as hell. I got my eye on this couple. Something's not right, but I'm sure something will come out in time because this is 90 Day Fiance where you can't hide a thing. Anyhow, on this week's episode, her friend finally outed her for having a bad previous relationship. And of course, when Mike tried to talk about it, she didn't want to talk about it. That's the past. This is the future. Let's talk about babies. It was quite bizarre, to be honest. Okay, you guys, that's my quick review of this week's 90 Day Fiance. What I want to know today in my comment section is, who thinks porn star Granny should mind her own business? Also, if you like this video, please don't forget to click that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.